Mission Hydrosci is a game for middle school students to learn about water systems and build their capability to do scientific argumentation. Our goal was to build a fun game that would engage students over a lengthy and challenging set of learning activities, so as to explore the capability of gaming environments for serious learning, and for meeting the next generation science standards. Our student player crash lands on a distant but Earth-like planet with a set of non-player characters who act as protagonists and antagonists, as our player takes on a series of quests, which require learning about water systems and putting that knowledge to use to solve problems and sustain the group. Our player is also frequently challenged to argue the case for decisions that need to be made. For example, in the third unit of our game, our player interacts with a non-player character, Samantha Davies. She is currently building a terrarium, and has been tasked by Dr. Topo, our pedagogical agent, to provide food for the burgeoning settlement. In order to accomplish this, the player must help her out. This unit's learning objective revolves around understanding water flow. The first task the player is given is in choosing which river to use, in order to float crates back to Sam's base. Afterwards, the player must trace the source of a pollutant in the nearby river. The player tosses sensors into the river, and receives data on if the river is polluted or not. When the player thinks they have located the source of the pollutant, they then must convince another NPC that it's the appropriate site to dig it up. To do so, they must engage in, and successfully complete, a scientific argument. The final task has players tracing a beneficial supernutrient that has infiltrated the water system. In the spring of 2018, our team concluded a feasibility test, with 14 teachers and over 600 students. Students made significant gains in both water systems understanding and scientific argumentation. A randomized control trial is underway in the spring of 2019. The feasibility study indicated a number of technical and design changes are needed, but also showed students and teachers to be highly engaged and enthusiastic. One student said, "I like how it's creative and how you can learn stuff without even knowing you're learning. It's like you think you're not learning anything, but really you are." A teacher expressed a wish for more games like this, because it really engaged her students. It seems more authentic and makes students think more like scientists. A key aspect of Mission Hydrosci is an effort to use analytics to support teachers as they support their students. A teacher dashboard has been implemented to show teachers student progress as they make their way through the game. A next step will be to use this data to suggest approaches teachers can take with students who are making a large number of attempts, or falling behind, or racing ahead. Mission Hydrosci has been an opportunity to craft a powerful learning game that incorporates several gaming and pedagogical approaches. We are excited about the coming year to further research these elements and to get MHS into more classrooms.